Going well. Today I'm with you to make a speedrun of magical Taruruuto-kun, which is a game only released in Japan on the Genesis, so for the Mega Drive in Japan. So the game is for the Mega Drive excuse me, and the game was developed by Game Freak. Yeah, the one who made Pokemon. But the game was released before Pokemon. The game was developed when Pokemon was being created because the studio needed some money and developed game on Mega Drive, on PlayStation 2, for example. And it's not the only game Game Freak made for the Mega Drive, because in '94, Game Freak released Pulseman, which were their last game before Pokemon. And the two games are platformer games. But today I will only present Taruru, which is a game which comes from a manga. Here you have the first one in French. And the story about the manga is that the guy on the right, Anmaru, that you see on the screen, is in middle school and is kind of bully at school. And one day he made that Taruru appear in his life, and he wished to Taruru, which is a great magician, to be his friend. And so Taruru became friend with Anmaru. And Taruru have a lot of magic spell, but he didn't remember how to use them. And the main spell that he used is the fact that his wand is a pen, and when he draw eyes and smiles on object, they become alive during 10 minutes. And you have other kind of spell, and in the game we will unlock some spell each time we will end a level. The game is composed of 4 levels, and in each level we'll have boss to defeat. Except from the first level, we will have 2 boss per level. On the first one, we'll only have 1 boss. It's the most short level of the game. So the game is kind of short, like I said. Here the estimation is around 25 minutes, but I hope everything will be faster. So in the run, we will try to make Taruru glide, because he can glide. And when he glides, he will gain a lot of speed, and we will try to keep this speed a maximum of time to go faster in the level. And for the bosses, we will have different strat for each boss. And for example, one of them will be one shot, normally, if we keep one item from the beginning of the level until the boss. It's a kind of short level, this one. The characters are very cute. And the story seems like very inspired by the one of the manga. So if you are interested in the story of Taruru, you can read the manga. Okay, so if it's ready for you, maybe we could begin the run. So let's go. Maybe we can do a little bit of countdown. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Thanks and good luck. So we'll have very nice music, and here we begin in the school. So as you see, I glide at the very beginning of the level to be as fast as possible to gain speed. And here the main enemies are this kind of chariot here. Oops. In the game we have a lot of text box who explains the lore of Taruru, the story of Taruru. So here you can see Anmaru on the right, and Yuri, which is his friend. Here I take the extinguisher here to launch it here to destroy the chariot, because we cannot jump over there recover them easily because they are three and very near one to each other. And here you will the music change. We'll have to avoid a kind of big attack against a very small magician. So the shoot will be go to Taruruuto. They are not. They don't have a pattern. Here we just have to dodge 2 times, go to the right, and do the same. Here, the little flying enemy, if you kill them, a takoyaki will appear, and they will give you back 1 life point. You can see we begin with 3 life points. We'll recover them between the level, or by taking takoyaki or jam, and jam will give us 2 life points. And here is the first boss, right here, a soccer player. So we'll attack him to make him miss his shoot, to take the ball and launch them in the head. Nice, and the first boss already down. And so now, because we have completed the first level, we have win our first magic spell. The first one will allow us to be invincible during a small amount of time, and we'll use it sometime. And as you can see, near the life count, we have the spell count. We can not use the spell as much as we want. And here we are in the Magic Kingdom, the kingdom where Taruruuto come from. No, there isn't any RNG in the run. Every time the enemy are at the same location. We have a little bit on the last boss on the 3rd stage, because he will fire a laser at Taruruuto. But it could do 1 or 3 laser shots. And here, oh, I miss. Here we have a small glitch. Oh, shoot. Which allows us to make a transition, which is not here normally. It's not very decent from here, but it avoids us to dodge a lot of enemies which are very close. And on small space like the one before, we need to glide to go under like this. And here we use my spell, and I go path through the enemies. And here we go. So every object we can take can be used as projectile to be launched against enemies. So here I will launch it on the top. Here. I do not launch it before because Taruruuto stop when you launch objects. We'll try to keep them. Yep, we go up there. And as you can see, the exit here of the screen looks like the one of Super Mario Bros. 2. And on the next screen, we will see the first boss of the 2nd stage. It will be a lot of time off screen if everything is okay. Nice. And the boss is down. Okay, so here is the mid-boss of the level. Now we need to go to the real boss of the level, which will be very easy to beat. Nothing particular. It's a very script. The boss has 2 power turns. Oh, maybe too short. Here we go up there. And here we go. A little glide for a little magician. Okay. Okay, on the next screen we'll have the next boss. The boss has two patterns. You can launch balls on top or at the bottom of the screen. The second one is the one who annoys us. And we didn't know where the ball will go. So we will take a little bit of time and then glide to go to the boss to be sure to avoid the ball. Here it is. And like this, I will hit her 5 times in the same way. Oops. And after this one, I will unlock a new spell. I will not use it. It's a spell to attack enemies. We will call here this character, which is Mimora. And she will come to cry. And every small enemy on the screen will be down. And here is the second level. Now, let's go to the Magic Book country for the third one. Oh. And if we go here on top, and here there will be the first boss. I don't have enough speed here. Yeah, the game is really fun. It's kind of short, and you have continue also to continue the game if you died, and you have a lot of life to complete the game. Oh, on the left, it never happened, but okay, I take it. And here we'll have our first level with an auto scroll. It will occur during 1 minute 52, something like that. We'll have 2 auto scroll level. The next one will be with the guy in this helicopter. When we will defeat him, we'll not have to beat him. He will die by himself. So here we'll see some monkeys, some giraffe, which will annoy us. So the giraffe are just platform. We'll need to dodge. And the monkey might come from the top, like this, or come from the bottom and launch to us apple. We can take the apple with the magic wand of Taruruuto and launch them again, but it's not very useful in this level. I hate this level, because we need to wait. It's not very complicated. But auto-scrolling in a speedrun is not very fun. On the next auto-scroller level, we'll have a very complicated jump to pass. One of the most complicated, but with the use, it might be good. I don't want to die here and to restart the screen. Yeah, when we die, we just go back to the beginning of the screen and not of the level. Even if we have a game over and we use a credit, we just go back where we was. And it's fine. One vertical level, the only one of the game. We can take rock to launch it at enemies to defeat them. Oops, my bad. Let's go up again. Here we'll have a jam here. But I will take the chest to defeat the enemy. And here we go to the volcano, which might be the hardest level here because we have to manage our time in invincibility. And there are no more invincibility. Oops. My bad. So let's go back to the beginning of the level and let's use magic again. Okay. The boulders are down. There we go. Here on this level, I hope to make my jump work. Here, if it's done correctly, I can pass through all of the enemy of the level. Nice. Like that. And then we'll have a last level in a different environment before going to the next boss. Here, a little damage boost to avoid us to beat the enemies. And here we go. So this boss is kind of particular. We can only hit him in the eye. And he will give us this kind of boulder here, this ball. We'll have to take to launch at this eye. But at the beginning, I hit it with my wand, which allow me to send less boulder to him. 3 wand in the eye makes that we can launch 1 boulder less. And we are already at the last level of the game. Here you go, the stage 4. So here, just 1 screen before the mid boss. With this weird bird. Here, it's not very common that I died here. Let's be more focus. The bird over there launch can apple to Taruruuto from the top. So when you discover the game, they could be really annoying. But here we know that they are every time at the same place, so everything is okay. And here's the second and the last auto-scroller level. And we can hear again the music we have on the first stage, when we already see him. So we can take a chest here, but we could not damage him. Here, the level occurred during 1 minute. So it's most faster than the previous one. And here... Oh! The complicated jump that I spoke before. I didn't miss it since a lot of time. For the jump, we need to jump very high and then glide at the top of the jump. It's just that, but during all of the rest of the run, you will make a small jump and then glide to gain your speed very quick. So let's try to not die again. Here. And it's mandatory for the player if you want to complete the game. And there it is over. And here we go to the last castle. Sounds like a little bit like Castlevania here. And the last boss will be in 2 ports. Oh. Oh. Sorry. What? Here. Yeah. Okay. Here in the castle we'll have a shortcut. Just before the second area of the second part of the level. We'll have an area with a lot of doors, like a very, very small labyrinth. Up. So here you can see we activate platform by using our magic wand. A big glide. Okay, and we'll continue. So here we'll have to wait a little bit with these platforms. And we try to make a small jump at the end. If missed, it could need a lot of time to go back to do the jump again. But I hope everything will be alright. It will be with the next platform. Here. And here we go. Nice. Okay, and now we will go down and we'll take the shortcut here on this level. So already, every time you use a glide, until you change direction to gain speed again. Here, we have some jump, just in case. I already have all of my health. We wait. They are like Bowser. And here was a shortcut, here. Or else we will appear at the bottom of this level. Okay, and here's the second part of the level. Here exists a skip, but I miss it. We could go on the door on the top, which will avoid us, sorry, to go through this door. Okay. A nice platform. Oh, not on the right side. Oh! A lot of deaths in this run. But it's okay, it's okay. And there it is, the last boss of the game. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And here we'll change spell and use only one time the last spell to defeat the boss. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the spell. And time! So there, it was a nice run, I'll tell you. Thanks for the GG. I was hoping to do less than 20 minutes, but I died too much. And here you see all of the game. Well, yeah, it's only 4 stages, but it's a really kind of good game. Very pleasant. Even when I discovered it. And if you look at the credit here, you will see a lot of name you will find in the Pokemon game. For example, for the music, Junichi Masuda, and you can see in the credit Satoshi Tajiri, which is the one who created Pokemon. And for the one who played at Pulseman on Genesis, You will also see that the menu is kind of the same as Postman. Here, you can see produced Satoshi Tajiri and Game Freak Inc. Yeah, before Pokemon, they make very nice platform game, and not only on Nintendo consoles. And Taruruuto have another game on his story on Game Boy, on Super Nintendo, for example. So there it is. Everything is happy. Everyone is happy. Everything is fine for Taruruuto and their friend. I think I've said it all for Taruruuto. I hope you enjoy the run. Maybe you will be curious and will try the game on your own. Thanks for you for having me in the event. It was a pleasure, and every time I love playing Taruruuto, so it's a good opportunity to show the game for the one who didn't know it, or for the one who already know it but want to see a run. Thank you for your time. I hope the next part of the SEGATHON will be good for you, and I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you so much, and I say you goodbye.